All right, if you're gearing up for your 2026 engineering admissions, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into King's College of Engineering located in Pudukkottai. Now, the first thing you'll want to note down is its TNEA Code 3905. Let's get right into what makes this college tick.
So what's the story behind this college? Well, right from the get-go, its mission has been really clear: to provide top-notch technical education, especially for students coming from rural areas and those who might need a bit more economic support. And a really big deal here is its autonomous status. Now, what does that mean for you? It means the college has the freedom to update its curriculum quickly. They aren't stuck with an old, rigid syllabus. They can adapt to what the industry actually needs today.
Okay, let's start with the basics. We'll call this the King's identity. These are the absolute must-know facts for your 2026 decision-making. So, here's the quick rundown. The college was established back in 2001. It's a self-financing, autonomous institution, but it's still affiliated with Anna University in Chennai. And this next part is super important for admissions. The quota split, it's 65% for government counseling and 35% for the management quota. That 65% government quota is pretty significant, you know? It really opens the door for a lot of students. All right, the basics are covered, but what about quality and recognition? I mean, how do we know this college is the real deal? Let's look at some independent markers of trust and credibility. First things first, and this is non-negotiable for any engineering college you're considering, King's holds active AICTE approval for the 2025-26 academic year. Think of this as the fundamental green light, the official stamp that says they meet the national standards for technical education. And it's not just about government approvals. We've also got third-party ratings. Career 360, which is a pretty well-known portal, has given them a AAA rating for 2025-26. So what does AAA actually mean? It generally points to a college that's considered good in its league, one that provides a solid, dependable academic experience. Now this is where things get really interesting. You can tell a lot about a college by who's willing to give them money for research. And look at this list. We're talking about heavy hitters like the DRDO, the Defense Research and Development Organization, plus grants from government ministries, AICTE, and even an international giant like Texas Instruments from the USA. This isn't just a list of names, it's a huge vote of confidence in their research and development capabilities. Okay, let's get to the part you've probably been waiting for. What can you actually study here? Let's break down the engineering programs on offer for 2026. So, the magic number is 480. That's the total number of undergraduate engineering seats available. Now, think about that. It's a decent size, big enough to have a vibrant campus life, but not so massive that you feel like just another face in the crowd. Now, let's see how those 480 seats are split up. All right, here's the full menu of options. You've got computer science and engineering and electronics and communication engineering leading the pack with 120 seats each. No surprise there, right? Then we have a solid block with 60 seats each: electrical and electronics, mechanical, and the very in-demand artificial intelligence and data science. And rounding it out, we have civil engineering and information technology with 30 seats apiece. So when you look at their offerings, you see a really smart balance. You've got the classic evergreen branches, your CSE, ECE, mechanical, and civil. These are the foundations of engineering, but they're also looking to the future with the newer, new age branches that started post-2018, like artificial intelligence and data science and information technology. It's like having the best of both worlds. Look, an engineering degree is worth a lot more when it's not just about textbooks and lectures. So how does King's connect you to the real world? Let's talk about their research and industry connections. This timeline is pretty telling. Back in 2013, their ECE and mechanical departments got recognized by Anna University as official research centers. Then, in 2015, the electrical and electronics department joined them. So what does that mean? It means these aren't just teaching departments. They're hubs for serious high-level research. And that kind of environment, that trickles down and benefits everyone, even at the undergraduate level. And they're not just doing research in a vacuum. They've built some really solid partnerships, MOUs. Check this out. They've got a tie-up with the Siemens Center of Excellence at NIT Trichy. That's huge for anyone interested in manufacturing. They're connected with the Indian Institute of Crop Processing Technology and local industry associations like TNEA. They've even partnered with placement platforms like Hire Me. It's a really diverse network that opens up a lot of doors. Okay, let's get to the question that's on every student's and every parent's mind, the big one. After 4 years of hard work and investment, what's the outcome? Let's talk about placements. 85%. That's the placement rate the college has reported to TNEA. It's a solid number.
and it gives you a pretty clear picture of the kind of career outcomes you can expect here. So, who's hiring from here? Well, it's a list of names you'll definitely recognize. You've got the IT giants, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, HCL, Cognizant, Accenture. But it's not just IT. You'll also see core engineering powerhouses like Ashok Leyland, Hyundai, and L&T. That mix is really important because it shows that there are opportunities whether you're into software or hardcore mechanical or civil engineering.
Of course, college isn't just about academics and jobs. It's your home for 4 very important years. So, what's life actually like on campus? Let's look at the environment where you'll be living and growing. Okay, a couple of very practical points here, especially for parents. First, hostels. Yes, they have separate in-campus hostels for both boys and girls, which is a huge relief for many. And the mess offers both veg and non-veg options. Second, transport. For day scholars, there's a pretty extensive network of 16 college bus routes. They connect to all the major nearby towns like Thanjavur, Pudukkottai, and Kumbakonam, so getting to campus shouldn't be a major headache.
Let's talk about financial support because this is crucial. The college helps you get all the available government scholarships for different communities. But on top of that, the management has its own support system. They offer fee waivers for students with great academic records, for those who excel in sports, and for students with genuine financial need. They even have special awards for Anna University rank holders. And check this out. For the absolute top performers, there's a chance for a foreign industrial visit fully funded by the management. That's a pretty amazing incentive.
So, we've covered a lot, and it really boils down to this question you have to ask yourself. Does a college like this, one that's focused on making education accessible to its region, but at the same time is backed by national-level research grants, does that specific combination align with what you're looking for in an engineering college?
Just so you know, all the information we've talked about today has been carefully compiled from the college's official website and data from government portals, all checked at the time we put this together. To continue your research, be sure to explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.